Oh, it's a Latin 2. It's Magister Hodges, and I wanted to just go over this list, reading out what it says in Latin and then, helping you translate it to English. In the interest of time, since I'm limited to 15 minutes, I'm not going to type these answers. I'm only going to speak them. I will do my very best to make it clear what I'm saying, but since this is also a video, feel free to pause, rewind, etc., etc. We're going to start here with Saturnus. These are all, first off, this personae, which means people, so these are all characters from the story. We're going to start with Saturnus, which is the son of Uranus and Gaia, the father of Jupiter, and the brother and husband of Rhea. We got Rhea here, is the daughter, Philia, Urania Gaiae. Oh, phone ringing, 1 second. Alright, y'all, sorry about that. Had to go save the day. So I think I was on Rhea. I'll just start from the beginning. So Rhea is the daughter of Uranus and Gaia. She is the mother of Jupiter, and she is the sister, as well as the wife, of Saturn. Must be Crimson Tide fans. Ceres, or Ceres, is the son, and by son I mean daughter, because it ends with an A, of Rhea and Saturn, and she is the goddess of grain. You could also say here, you could say fruit. Basically, she's the goddess of things that grow out the ground. Then we have Vesta. Vesta is the daughter of Rhea and Saturn. She is the goddess of home and fire. She was the goddess of the hearth, basically like fireplace, symbolizing family, community, belonging. Juno is the daughter of Rhea and Saturn. She is the queen of the gods, that is genitive plural, and the goddess of wives. As we said, ironic because she kept getting Jupiter kept cheating on her. We have Pluto, who's the son of Phileus, of Rhea and Saturn, and he is the god of the underworld, Inferorum. The underworld is plural only, Inferi, Inferorum, Inferis, Inferos, Inferis. So that's why you have the genitive plural ending there, but it's singular. Underworld is Inferorum. Neptunus, or Neptune, son of Rhea and Saturn. He is the king of the seas. Jupiter should be son. Sorry about that. Son of Rhea and Saturn, king of the gods and of the sky. Amalthea is a goat who is the nurse of Jupiter, or is Jupiter's nurse. She's the one who raises him, has the horn that breaks off and food comes out like a piñata. All right, now we have just nouns here. Maritus is a husband or someone who has a wife. Uxor. Uxor is third declension. This means wife, or quae maritum habet, someone who has a husband. These qui and quae can mean someone who or something which in general. Stomachus, stomach, obviously. Stomach, where food goes after we eat. A plan, or I'm sorry, a concilium is a plan, or something which someone wants to do or decides to do. So that's what your plan is. All right. Nutrix or nutricus is a nurse or a woman who nourishes another baby. So who takes care of someone else's baby. Capra, caprae, first declension, meaning goat, an animal which has two big horns on its head. Quod erat demonstratum. Cornui, this is fourth declension. You can tell because of the UI. Something which goats have on their head, or other animals. In this case, we're talking about goat horns. Copia, copiae, is a multitude of things. Copia means plenty or a bounty, just a lot of stuff. Multitudo, a multitude, rerum, of things. Bellum belli, meaning war, or pugnare, to fight, iterum iterumque, again and again. COVID. Officinae, basically meaning workshop or office, where craftsmen work and make things. Exilium, exile. You are not able to live in your house or your country. Patria tua, your country. Convivium, many people who at once dine and drink happily. Convivium in this case is a wedding, can be used to refer to any party. But like I said, many humans, many people who, as one, happy, eat and drink all together. All right, tela, or weapons. Venenum, venom, a potion which makes men sick, or which makes a man sick. Tridens, tridentis, a spear which has 3 quote-unquote teeth. Tridentes. Fulmen, fulminis, a lightning bolt. Flame which falls from the sky. Galea, galeae, something which defends your head. It is a helmet. Adjectives. An infant. Infans, baby, opposite of adultus. Insanus, insana, insanum, means either sick or it's the opposite of sane. So insanus can mean unhealthy, not just in your head but in your body as well. Typically, as we know, insane referring to a lack of mental health or stability. Miserabilis, meaning sad or miserable. It's the opposite of lightus, which is happy. Adverbia, adverbs. If you see the word quam, it means tons of different things depending on where you see it. In this case, it can mean how much. Tam is so much. So it's like quam foedus est polyphemus, or how stank is polyphemus. Polyphemus tam foedus est. Polyphemus is so stank. Tam foedus. Ubique, meaning everywhere, or in every place. Hic, hic, et hic. The hic with the long I means here. With the short I, it means this. So, yeah, ubique means everywhere. Ordinal numbers. Primus, secundus, tertius, quartus, quintus, sextus. That is first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. Or the number one in order. First. Number 2 in order. Second. So on and so forth. Here are verbs. Frango, frangere, fregi, fractum. To divide in multas partes, in many parts. Or frango, frangere means to break. Devorare, omnino consumere. Consumere. You get the word consume it from it. To eat, omnino, erthang. Or to eat all at once, rather. Devorare means to devour. Prehendere means to take with hands or to grab. Non refert, non magni momenti est. It is not of great importance. Nihil est, it is nothing. Non refert means it doesn't matter. Nata esse, to be born. In vitam entrare, to enter into life. Vivere incipere, to begin to live. Ex matre exire et vitam incipere, to exit from your mother and to begin life. Nata esse means to be born. Respondere, to give a response. It's the opposite of interrogare, which means to ask or to interrogate. So respondere means to respond. Vomere, or vomere, to expel from the stomach. This case, quod means because you're sick. And that'll be all for this. I can go over this here at the bottom, but it does not show up on the test. What you're seeing here is all the different tenses of these verbs and what they look like, and given the subject. So, ego dedi. This is the praeteritum. All of these are your past tense, your perfect tense verbs. Praesens, obviously your present tense version of the verb. Futurum, obviously the future tense. And then infinitum, meaning the infinitive. So ego dedi, I gave. Ego do, I give. Ego dabo, I will give. Dare, to give. Illa ille, meaning he. You see these words a lot. They typically mean that or those, but sometimes and a lot in this story it is going to mean, like ille will mean him, illa will mean her. And that would have been good to tell you all a while ago. So that'll be he, she gave, he, she gives, he, she will give, to give. I loved, I love, I will love, to love. He loved, he loved, he loves, he will love, to love. I was, I am, I will be, to be. We were, we are, we will be, to be.